Hey everybody, John O'Connor here, and today I'm going to do a dirty one take in honor of Chepe Le Pepe. Okay, so, Chepe Le Pepe asked me recently, hey, could you do a video about problems with running D&D, I assume 3.5, straight, out of the book, nothing, no fancy house rules, no, well, it'd be a better idea if you did this. So, for you, Chepe, I'm going to do this in a one-shot. I'm going to put a link to your video as well. And you had 6 things you wanted to talk about? I've got 8. So first, massive damage. Bullshit! Bullshit! Massive damage is a dumb alternative rule that a lot of people play by. If you want to play a game with that rule, you need to play a system with lower hit dice, lower hit points, so you have that feel of realism. Having massive damage is a bullshit rule if you're, okay, you're a sorcerer, or, you know, maybe you built the glass fighter. I think it's kind of fucking bullshit. Oh, I did 50 points of damage, you have to make a fortitude save. I rolled a 1. Well, my character's dead, time to go re-roll. Bullshit! Bullshit! Massive damage is a trash rule. Number 2, touch attacks. Now, most of the time I don't have a problem with touch attacks. Touch attacks are fine. Touch attacks keep the game balanced. Touch attacks are what you need. But, in this one particular case, it's complete and utter bullshit, and you as the DM should go, no, this is how it works. If you are a caster, and a net is thrown over you, you stand up, net's still on, you haven't taken the time to get it off, and somebody else comes up to you, and you want to be like, I'm going to channel spell through my palm. But there's a rope over my palm. Well, my rope-covered palm touches somebody else, and now I'm casting Burning Hands or some other evocation that'll cause damage. The book says, well, you have to choose a target. Are you touching the rope, or are you touching the individual you touched? This is the size of the palm of my hand. There's a strand of rope here and armor everywhere else. I'm touching both. So don't give me that bullshit. I'm touching both. Rules of D&D are wrong yet again. Number 3, monks. First of all, monks are a broken fucking class. Andrew Wood said it best in a video that I can't even remember. If I did, I'd put the link in it. Why wasn't there a Greco-Roman style wrestler as opposed to the monk? The monk should have been put in its own book of Oriental adventures, along with the Ouijas and the samurai. They shouldn't have been scattered in their own little books. Everybody loved the book Oriental Adventures and AD&D, but no. Let's sprinkle them in. Monk is a broken trash class. You're playing a European fantasy adventure. Why do you have an Eastern-inspired character? You know, especially when you open all the books to all your players, it gets really kind of stupid. It's like, here's a knight, here's a monk, here's the, European wizard, here's the Ouija. We're all... Okay, there's going to be a lot of cultural barriers here, so how the fuck did you guys come together? That's what I thought. 4, charge attacks. Okay, charge attacks, trash, love them, but they're trash. Charge attacks should be done in the inverse. I hate the fact that you get a +2 to your attack and no bonus to your damage, and the only penalty you're taking is to your AC. Okay, cool, let's keep the penalty to the AC. I don't have a problem with that. But you should take a penalty to your attack and possibly get a multiplier for hitting, depending on how much of a penalty you take in that charge. It is not easier to hit someone you're running at. It is harder. But when you hit them, you're using more force, which does more damage. D&D, don't try to fuck with me. I took high school physics. Number 5. Okay. I know I've had some high energy and, we've been having some fun here. But D&D really dropped the fucking ball. 3.5. Where the fuck is my AD&D spell that's an abjuration spell, Summon Familiar? Don't give me this bullshit at level 1. Oh, you contain a ritual. Read the flavor. Where the fuck on God's green earth are the rules for that ritual? Where does it say that I need my 100 gold worth of herbs burning like incense? Not in the book. Where does it say that I need my 2d12s rolled to see how many hours it takes to cast that spell? Not in the 3.5 book. No. All it says is you do a ritual. Don't cheat me out of my time in the spotlight, D&D. Give me the Summon Familiar spell and tell me that, oh, by the way, if you're a specialty wizard and you ban Abjuration as one of your class schools, you don't get a familiar. Stop being lazy, D&D. You could have put that in a little sub-paragraph, damn it. Glad I got that over with. I just really hate when people cheat me out of my flavor. Number 6, getting cheated out of my fucking flavor again. Using a EXP for a magic item. This is stupid. So, EXP is what you gain because you've been adventuring, you've been doing stuff. That is a testament of how well the game is going, how well you have proceeded. So, why do I lose the experience of an adventure to craft a magic item? Fuck it, homebrew that shit. Here's the ruling on it. I use something in my world called dragon shards. I have a chart, maybe someday I'll show you, but it equivalates to this. Every piece of experience costs 5 gold. It's an alternative rule you can find in a different book. So, if something costs 50 experience to make, you take 50, multiply it by 5, and you add that additional gold cost. Now I call it a dragon shard, so there's a tangible item that isn't just money that you have to go out and buy, and it's part of the ritual of making the magic item, adding that flavor. You should not have to forget how you slayed the dragon of Valhall to make a wand, or a set of wands. It's ridiculous and bullshit. Number 7. Now number 7, I've been bitching about using Player's Handbook 1. Number 7, why the hell did you give me the option to buy vorpal weapons? I don't have a problem with vorpal weapons existing. I don't. If I defeat a Baylor and I get it before he explodes and destroys the item, great, I have a vorpal weapon. But, no, I can take the easy way and just go buy one. Bullshit. And I'm calling double bullshit on this. 7 is going to make its own 2. I have 8 things, but 7 gets 2. I can put vorpal on a shuriken. A shuriken does 1 to 2 damage, depending on your size. So, let me explain how a shuriken with vorpal works. It's bleeding. Head's gone. Why? Because that shuriken had a vorpal on it. Bullshit. These are the things that piss me off. These are the things that make me upset. This is what my problem is. And lastly, this is something else that doesn't make sense. I don't have a problem that orcs aren't charismatic. Doesn't matter to me. Orcs shouldn't be charismatic unless you're really trying hard. I'm cool with that. But, how dare you give me all this flavor about how intimidating they are, how scary they look, how brutish they are, and the half-orc and the full-orc do not get intimidate to their base racial skills. They don't get a plus for intimidating. You tell me how scary they are, but they're not intimidating. Now you fucked up. So, you want to do it right? You give orcs a +3 to intimidate. Now I know the ruling in Player's Handbook, well, why are you doing a +3? It should be a +2. No, it shouldn't be a +2, because if it's a +2, it becomes a +1 because of the -2 to charisma. So, I'm giving them a +3 to supersede the fact they're going to lose one of those points because of their charisma penalty, to, again, put them on par with the elf who gets the +2 to listen. Spot, search. They're not taking a penalty for anything, so that +2 becomes a +1. No, so it's a +2. So for the orc, it should be a +3, so it equates to a +2. Alright, so those are 8 things that bug me about playing D&D straight. Chepe, thank you for the idea. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the high energy and the one take. If it sucks, too bad. It was the only attempt I'm going to make at this. And as always, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. Later.